Hi Marshalls, and welcome to another arts and crafts tutorial with me, Mrs Hallwood. Today I'll be showing you how to make a straw rocket game using a few materials you hopefully have at home. Let's get started. The first thing you'll need is plain paper. This is to make your rocket template and to make your moon. If you want to make a patterned rocket, you can go ahead and use patterned paper or card. You'll need a straw or straws. If you don't have one, don't worry about it because you can make one from paper. You're also going to need a pencil, a pair of scissors, a black pen, sellotape, and a ruler if you want one. If you want to decorate your rockets, then go ahead and feel free to do that. Before we go ahead and make the template for this little rocket, you might be wondering how it works. Well, I've made a little pocket on the back, and when you blow through the straw, it makes the rocket fly. Scientifically though, I'd love for you to tell me, but more on that later. So, to make your template, you'll need to take a piece of paper and fold it in half. I'm going to use symmetry here. Remember that from maths. So whatever you draw on one side is going to be mirrored on the other side, and that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to draw one side of my rocket here. When I open it up, it's going to be exactly the same on the other side, and that just saves a bit of time. So you'll need your pencil, and you might need a ruler. If you want to draw straight edges, then you can use your ruler. I'm not going to use my ruler for now, I'm just going to draw freehand. So you can draw your rocket any way you like. So I'm going to start at the top.
Draw the body. That's great, you can do that.
This is my rocket. Then you can go ahead and cut that out using your scissors. And there you have your rocket. The reason I made the template is because it's easier to just draw around it each time, and for the first one you can fold it to make it symmetrical. But if you would like to make a new design for each rocket, then there's nothing stopping you. So now you have your template, you can start making your rockets. So for my first rocket, I'm going to use this coloured card. So I'm going to take my rocket template, place it on the card. Now, we're not going to put our rocket right in the middle because that would be a waste of paper. I'm going to take it and put it right in the corner, try and save as much card as I can. Take my pencil and draw around the template. Once you've done that, you can cut it out. There you have your rocket. So you can go on to make as many rockets as you want, different colours. Remember, you can just do this in paper and colour them in. You can paint it, you can stick bits of glitter and whatever you want to them. Once you've got as many rockets as you like, we'll go on to the next bit and I'll show you how to make the pocket. Now we need to attach the pocket onto your rocket, but make sure if you've got two different colours on your rocket that you attach it to the right side. So you're going to turn it over and place it on the back of your rocket. So you're going to take some paper, it's a little offcut from somewhere, and you're going to put that on the back. So you're going to make sure you get the right size. So you might have to play around a bit and find the right size. Let's have a look. Right, that's a bit too big. So you're going to have to cut the sides down. Make sure that that fits on. I don't want it hanging over the edges. So, yep, that's about right for me. Once you've got the right size for your rocket, you're going to put some tape on the sides and the top. Make sure you don't put any across the bottom because that's where your straw is going to go. So we're going to put some tape up the side. Up the other side. And across the top. Now you might be thinking, Miss, you've stuck it to the table. What good is that? Don't worry, you're going to peel it off the table, and any bits that are hanging over the side like this, we're just going to take the scissors and carefully cut that off. Or you can fold it if you want, but cutting it's probably a bit neater. And those little bits there, just cut one side, cut the other side, you can pull that out. There we go. So you can't see that on this side. When you turn it over, you've got your pocket. Then you take your straw, that will fit up there. You might have to squeeze some of the sides down or put a bit more tape on. Make bigger rockets, it's up to you. There we go. So that's your first rocket made. Remember I said earlier, if you didn't have a straw, that was okay because we could make one. So to make a straw from paper, you will need a pencil and a piece of paper. Now all you need to do for this is put the pencil at one end, because you're going to use that as a guide to roll your piece of paper up. So grab the paper at one end and you're going to roll the paper around the pencil. Now this doesn't have to be 100% neat, this is just a guide. And you're going to roll it around the pencil, trying to keep it as in line as you can, but remember, it doesn't really matter. Just roll it up with your fingers. Now you might get this where it goes a bit wonky, but it's not the end of the world. Now it's best to have some pieces of sellotape already cut for you so that you can just take them off the side and stick them like that. You can stick one on the other side. Then you can pull your pencil to one end and then you have your homemade straw. If you want to cut these bits off or stick some more sellotape on them, then you can go ahead and do that. But there is your straw. The final step, if you want to, is to make a moon target. I drew around a small plate to get the circle, and then I made up a moon. You can copy mine, or you can have a look in a book or online if you can. You can play a few games, see who can get to the middle of the target, make the craters different colours and see who can land on them, see who can fire their rockets the furthest. Why stop at rockets? You can make anything, dragons, unicorns, use your imagination. It would be great to see if you have been making any of these crafts or anything from the other videos. Can you tell me how these straw rockets work scientifically? Have a look on the Facebook page about students' work. We'd love to see what you've been up to. Thanks for watching. Bye!